Hi guys, and welcome back to another HitFilm video. There are a million ideas that you guys send to us each and every week about new tutorials that we could be making. We are just one team though, and it's impossible for us to cover all of them on our official channel. Luckily, we have the most amazing community in the world. These talented people really help make HitFilm what it is, and this week we want to celebrate that. This is HitFilm Sensei. He's been making HitFilm tutorials for almost a year now and uploads every single week. I found one called How to Make a Typewriter Effect in HitFilm Express particularly useful, as I used it to answer a question from the community asking if this effect was possible. Red Alert is another really great channel with really regular and impressive tutorials. One of the most recent tutorials and a personal favourite of mine is this one. It's called Iron Fist Hand Effect HitFilm Express Tutorial. I really like the effect in the Iron Fist and wanted to recreate the effect in HitFilm, but it looks like Red Alert beat us to it. And of course, how could we do a community spotlight without mentioning Javert from INSCAPE Digital? Javert has been creating HitFilm content for a number of years now and has some really highly requested techniques on his channel. He recently did one called Highlighting Objects and Callout Graphics in HitFilm Pro and Express. This was really great because he covered one of the techniques that we used in the Iron Man Heads Up video that we didn't actually manage to cover as a tutorial ourselves. Javert also manages INSCAPEdigital.com, a really useful site full of resources to be downloaded and used within HitFilm, so go and check it out. One of the most helpful and well-known community members also has to get a mention in this video. TryM, also known as Mike Miller, has been a part of the HitFilm community for a long time. As an ambassador on the HitFilm forums, he's always on there giving help to people in need of advice. On his channel, HitFilm University, TryM goes into a load of great detail about some really handy techniques. If you're starting to get to grips with the software, his Essential HitFilm series is definitely worth checking out. And finally, I'd like to mention Shiny Films, a channel dedicated to giving people tips and tricks about video editing in HitFilm, going back just over a year. He recently made a great tutorial called 5 green screen tips and tricks, which is something I've heard a few people ask about. What's great about these tutorials is that he gives them a star rating of difficulty, so there's something for everyone and you can really understand the complexity of the tutorial before you actually start. These are just a few of the great channels and videos that we highly recommend checking out. If you've got any suggestions for awesome community tutorials that you'd like us to give a shout out in the next Community Spotlight episode, just let us know down below. Thank you ever so much for joining us this week. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you next week. Bye bye.